Good morning, friends. Happy day 4 of Reading Rush. So the goal today is to get through work. I haven't worked since last Tuesday, so it's been a good minute. I'm sure I have so many emails and messages to catch up on and just things to do. I know that we've hired a lot of people recently, so I'll be training a lot these next couple weeks, which is totally fine. I love training. It's just really extra exhausting. So there's that. After work, I'd like to go to the gym. Yeah, I don't know. For as far as reading, I really only have half of an audiobook for Crazy Rich Asians and have graphic novels left. So I think later I might try and pick another book to read, even though I've done almost all of the prompts. And we'll have read 7 books with the graphic novels that I read, which is just crazy to think about that it's only day 4 and I've already pretty much completed it. So that's kind of exciting. So we'll take a look together and see. I don't know what to do. The Instagram challenge today is to take a picture with your current read and your pet. So that'll be fun. I have 3 cats, so hopefully one of them will be up for helping me. I feel like I can maybe bribe them. We'll see. It could also be really difficult. I really like doing these Instagram challenges this week. They've really challenged me in a creative way, and they've given me fresh ideas, and I've also gotten to see other people and find other cool people to follow, and that's just really fun. I love doing the Instagram challenges the most. I'm not a huge fan of doing the video challenges, and I don't go on Twitter that much, so I don't do those challenges typically either, but yeah, I really like the Instagram challenges. I really want to win one. I know I'm being so petty, but I just I try really hard. I know everyone tries really hard, and I'm super happy for everyone who wins. I just really want to win one, or I want to be featured on one so bad. So I'm trying so hard. We'll see if it works. Probably not, but it would be cool to win one. That's all I have. I'm gonna go and drink a bunch of water and start work. Let's just rip the band-aid off and do it, y'all. We got this. We freaking got this.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't, 'cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for
Hello, it is 1 o'clock. It is time for my lunch, and I wanted to check in because I have some things that I need to chat with you guys about. So, what were they? I had 3 things on my mind. And I knew I should have written them down, and I didn't, of course. I do remember one. So I watched the video challenge for today, and it's to show off your reading nook, and I really love that, and I really want to do that, so I think I'm gonna. You guys definitely have seen where I like to read, but I haven't really kind of broken it down at all, and I think that would be really fun to do, so I am gonna do that. And then I also wanted to give kind of just an update with how things are going with all the books and stuff. I mean, I know I have, but I feel I haven't sat down and made a pile of all the books that I'm trying to read for this readathon. So let me get those books together and we can just do a quick little midweek check-in. So these are not in a fancy order, but here is what I haven't read yet for this readathon and what I have read yet. So I read The Girl from the Other Side yesterday, which that one was for reading a book with 5 or more words in the title. It also covered read a book with a non-human main character. And then I also read Block Every Door, which covered the read a book with purple on the cover. Love. And then I read The Promised Neverland, which also covers main characters that are not human, as well as read a book you meant to get to last year. And then I'm currently in the middle of Crazy Rich Asians, which covers read a debut book by an author, and then also read a book to movie adaptation. I will watch that movie sometime this weekend. I'm getting close to finishing this one. So that pretty much, I think, actually covers all of the prompts. I don't think I'm missing any of the prompts. So I still have this cute little Moonstruck Volume 1, Magic to Brew. So this is a super cute looking graphic novel that features non-human main characters. She's a werewolf, and then I think there's vampires and other creatures, and it looks so cute. and I really am excited to get to this one. I also picked up yesterday Catstronauts, which also covers non-human main characters. And then I also have this cute little Thin Slices of Anxiety. I think this is a non-fiction little just like memoir maybe, or just like little blurb about anxiety and stuff. And I really want to read that as well. So that's what's going on. I think it's really funny that I was struggling so hard to think of books with non-human main characters, and now I have so many books that I've read and will still read that cover that prompt. Like, that is just so funny to me. And if I finish all those, that's literally 7 books, which is bananas. But I also feel slightly guilty because I've only, out of all of those books, only 2 of them are actually novels, and 1 of them I listened to an audiobook. So I kind of want to read another book, which would be crazy. But I think I could do it because those graphic novels will take me 2 seconds. So what should I read, you guys? Here's what I'm working with. I don't want to read Girls with Paper and Fire. We already established that. I really, really, really want to read Wilder Girls, but I have book club on Friday. And every book club, we nominate a book for all of us to read next month. And I really want to nominate this. And if I start reading it now and it gets nominated, then I should wait. But I mean, this could actually work though, because if it does get nominated, I'll just kind of had a little jump start, because I'm not going to read this today. Okay, this is a good contender. Read this already. Not going to read this. Already read this. I do really want to read Inspection, but it's just a little intimidating right now. I think I'm going to do Wilder Girls. Let's do it! Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so I don't know what this would even cover. I don't think it's a debut novel, and it doesn't have purple on the cover. Is it a debut novel? It is! This is a debut novel. So that also counts. How fun. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my reading space. I'm going to clean it up first, and then I'm going to quickly just go over like my reading space just for funsies, because I haven't really showed you guys. I haven't even talked about how I have a second shelf now. I just got one. And I didn't even talk about it on any of my vlogs or anything. So I'm excited to talk about that. I'm going to clean up a little bit and then give you a little tour. So this is my little reading nook, doing like a slow turn. It's just this cute little room in our house. Our house is very like, it's not open, but it's open in the sense that like all of the rooms connect to one another. It's kind of like one big circle with the staircase in the middle. We do rent this house, but I really wanted to paint this room white because I knew I wanted it to be mine and I wanted to be creative in it, and I wanted just like a fresh start feeling. So I painted this room white. All of the other rooms are like this taupe color, which also the carpet is that same color, and it's just a lot of like beigey brown. So I painted it white when we moved in. Let's go ahead and I'll turn this around and I'll show you guys each little like section. So here's like a front door, and then when you walk in, those are our stairs, living room, kitchen, dining room back there, and then my library. They all kind of like connect around the stairs. This is like my little sanctuary, if you will. I'm not allowed to like change a lot just because we do rent the house, but painting it is one thing I wanted to do. So starting over here, this is where all of my TBR books are housed. So all 6 of these little square shelves are all books that I have not read yet. On the top is actually where I kind of store books that I've read this month, books that I want to read this month, and books that I have bought this month. That way they're just like right there. They're easy for me to grab. And when I do like hauls or wrap-ups, or I'm looking for something to read this month, they're all right there for me to grab. That's kind of my version of like those book carts. Also, I love these A and Z. My husband's name is Andrew and mine is Zoe. And so I love my little bookends. I got those as a wedding present. I wanted to have like a lot of plants in my library. So I do, but they're all fake because I kill all of the plants. So I'm working towards not killing them, but it's hard. So I'm working on it. But here's like a little fake plant doodad I got from, where did I get this one? Oh, I got this one from Hobby Lobby. I still need to get like a cuter planter for it. And then this little thing I think I also got from Hobby Lobby. I had these flowers, these thistles, in my bouquet for my wedding, so I really wanted to get some of those to display somewhere. Back here is a little sign that we had for our wedding, and then we have some vinyls up here. I'd love to get more, but our record player is not the greatest, so we'll get more when we want, I guess, when we have a better vinyl player. There's my guitar. Yes, I play guitar a little bit. I studied songwriting in college, so there's that. Just collecting dust. Let's not talk about it. Here is the cutest little side table ever. I got this for like $15 at Bargain Hunt, and I love it. And let's see. Okay, so this chair is not my favorite chair, but we have it from a friend, and it is the comfiest chair ever. And it reclines. So it's not the cutest. I don't love it, but it's super comfy, and this is where I like to read. I have like a little lamp overhead, a cute little pillow. That's fun. And then moving on to this wall, I have changed this wall so many times. I've honestly changed the decor a lot so many times, but this has some just really pretty string lights. You can get these on Amazon for like 25 bucks. And then I got this, like, I think it's actually a shower curtain, but I got this tapestry thing from Urban Outfitters on their clearance rack for literally $5. Here's just another little like side table with some more flowers, fake flowers. I really like this guy. I think he's pretty. And my favorite lamp ever in our house. This is from IKEA. I want more. And I have like a little hanging one up there. And then moving on to my shelves. These are my babies. They are a little empty, but I ran out of room in my one shelf and had to upgrade to a second one, and I love it. And I just can't help but do the rainbow. You guys, I know that it's like the worst way to organize, but I just can't help it because it's just so pretty. So a little empty. I decided to do more plants and stuff along there. Those are from IKEA, and then the other ones are from Target. And then I have lots of room to fill up. There's our record player that doesn't really work, and another little fake plant that Andrew got me for Valentine's Day. And there's a little scoop bob. Scout. Okay, bye. So I'm like out of breath because I wanted to do that quickly, but there was no way I was going to do that under 5 minutes. There you have it. That's my little reading nook. None of this stuff is like fancy by any means, but I think it's fun. I love changing decor and stuff a lot. That's why I really like painting the walls like a neutral color, because you can make everything pop with decorations. Yeah, that's my little nook. I hope you enjoyed this tour. So now I am going to use the rest of my lunch break to probably listen to more of Crazy Rich Asians, maybe play some Stardew Valley, relax, drink some more water, and then I've got more work. So I will check in with you guys when I have read more, when I have more reading updates, and yeah, that's about it.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good, I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking.
Good morning. I didn't vlog yesterday night at all. I don't know what happened. I just forgot. So there's that. What did I do last night? I read a little bit. I walked around my house. So like I was telling before, my house is like a circle. So basically on days I just like don't really feel like going to the gym. I don't really feel like going outside, but I still feel like working out or like moving my body. I'll literally just walk circles in my house, which makes me seem like a crazy person, but it's just like a way for me to feel like a little bit more active. And while I do it, I just like hold my Switch and I catch up on like YouTubers, and it works out. It's great. I got like 3 miles in. So Andrew calls it my racetrack. I did that. And then I actually started editing my vlog just a little bit. It's going to be a doozy. This is the first time that I'm adding like additional clips in my vlogs. I've been really inspired by watching Kaylin from Kaylin Abridged. I'll link her channel below. She is so sweet and nice and just one of my favorite booktubers. And she does a really cool thing with her vlogs where she will talk a little bit and then she'll like put in clips of things she's doing throughout the day, and I really like seeing that. And I was like, it just inspired me, and I was like, I kind of want to do that. So I decided to do that. But the problem is that I have, for my vlogging camera, it's like a hybrid between a DSLR and a regular like point and shoot. It's a mirrorless camera, so it's still kind of like big and heavy, and I don't like bringing it everywhere. So I've just been taking little videos on my iPhone. Hopefully they don't look like trash. Anyway, I've really been enjoying doing that. So it's gonna hopefully look good in the vlog, and I hope that you guys like it, but it's also gonna just be so much harder to edit. I'm very nervous that this vlog is gonna be like 50 billion hours long. I guess we'll find out. But I did editing, and then I went upstairs and played my Switch for a bit and went to bed. I did read a little bit more before going to bed of Wilder Girls. I did start it, 53 pages in, and I'm not really liking it as much as I want to be liking it. It's not exactly what I was hoping it would be as far as the writing style. Her writing style is a little bit more flowery, poetic, gritty. You can definitely tell there's a certain voice that these characters have. I suppose I haven't really talked about what this book is about. So this book is magical realism. Basically, like, these girls were on an island off of Maine at this school, and then this disease happened, and the entire island has been quarantined for, I think, a few years. And the disease makes them like grow weird things like scales and gills, and they have like just like these deformities. Like our main character, her like she lost like one of her eyes, so her eyes like fused together. And then it's kind of like Lord of the Flies-esque apparently, but like female. I've actually never read Lord of the Flies, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But they're very like scrappy. You fight for things. It's just very gritty. It's been hard to get into what is happening in the story because of the writing. I'm not really liking the writing, and it's bumming me out because I think I would still really, really like the story if the writing was different. The writing is just a little bit confusing. I feel like it could be, I don't know how to explain. I feel like words are sometimes missing from sentences, and I have to reread the sentence because I'm like, wait, what is she saying? And I think it's supposed to display that the characters are a little bit more not as like highly educated, maybe, which is weird because they were at a school, but I don't know. There's not much happening. It's only 50 pages in. They're still quarantined, and they have different shifts that they work, and the main girl has like 2 other friends, but they like fight over things, and they're scrappy, and they're kind of mean to one another, but they're still friends. I'm gonna keep reading it though. Like, it's not hard to get into, but it's just not my favorite writing, which is bumming me out. So I did the math, and I do need to read like 84 pages a day starting with yesterday in order to read it in 4 days, but I only read 50, so I'm already behind. My hope is to read another like 100 pages of this today. I have to work. I do really want to get finished soon with Crazy Rich Asians so I can watch that this weekend. I have book club tonight, so I will vlog a little bit of book club. We read Middle Game for our book this last month, and we're gonna be discussing it tonight and then picking a new book, so that will be awesome. And then yeah, I'm gonna come back home and read as much as possible before I pass out, and then we have the weekend. So I only have one more day of work and then the weekend, and that'll be that. This clip is plenty long, so I'm gonna go to work and I'll check in with y'all soon.
I've been around, you've stayed away. Oh, I won't let it show. You got a hold on me. I remember the sound of us being loud, so loud, so loud. Just wonder where you're walking and talking, thinking, are you the same? Wonder how you're doing and moving through the crowds every day. And all I wanna know, are you thinking about me? I just gotta know. I just gotta know.
This is the moment when I wish I really had two different cameras to use, but I have to use my telephone to vlog right now because I just wanted to share with you guys. I've been trying to do the photo challenge for today, and I have this idea of like, I'm gonna stand like in front of this so that this is hopefully all like kind of blurry and pretty in the background, and I'm gonna have like my arm out like this holding a stack of books with my drink on top of it, because today's photo challenge is like take a picture of your fuel that you use to read. And I made like, well, I tried to make a matcha latte, which I have made successfully in the past where it looked all pretty and it had the foam on top, but this just looks like green sludge. So that failed already, and I'm hoping the rest of this doesn't fail. But yeah, we will see. I have like a nice stack of books. I think I'm going to use like, they're going to be this way instead of the other way so that the focus is on the drink. Also, I'm just realizing how incredibly dangerous it's going to be for me to balance a drink on a stack of books. Like, your girl can't do Photoshop. So this is all real life. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to try it. Oh my gosh. I have carpet cleaner. This is going to be a real test of my strength. I wish I had another camera so I could videotape my attempts at this, but unfortunately I have to use my phone as the shutter button for my other camera. So I guess in a few seconds you guys will know if this was a hit or a miss. I'm sweating. That was so scary. I think I got something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can edit that. The lighting was weird. That was scary. I didn't drop it though. So that was a death-defying feat for my books and my carpet. Hi. Oh my goodness. I can tell that I'm getting burnt out with vlogging because I just am like not doing it as much as I was doing it in the earlier part of the week, but that's okay. It's Friday. Anything is allowed on a Friday, right? Right. So, hi, it's later. It's like 8:30. The picture, I didn't even end up using that one. So that was all for nothing. Whatever. I worked the rest of the day. Andrew came home and he made homemade pizza for dinner, which was delicious, but then he left for a gig, so he's gigging tonight. He'll be home at like 11 midnight-ish, so I'll probably still be awake by then. I've been playing Stardew Valley and listening to Crazy Rich Asians. I haven't read any more of Wilder Girls. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna force myself to tonight. So Crazy Rich Asians I haven't really been talking too much about because I don't feel very different about it. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's just that it's not what I thought it was gonna be. Everyone says that this book is a book about a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and the boyfriend's family is really rich and he doesn't tell her, and then they go to Singapore for vacation, and then she finds out and it's all haha funny and like, oh, it's still cute. Like, it sounded like a funny rom-com to me, and the book is not that. The book is about a family, very focused on like the whole family, not just the boyfriend and the girlfriend. It's the entire family dynamic and that culture, which is absolutely fine. It's just not what I thought I was going to be reading, so I'm a little disappointed. And unfortunately, because it's about so many different characters and about the family and all of those things, like, yes, it's about the boyfriend and girlfriend, but unfortunately, because it's not really all about the boyfriend and girlfriend, their characters are just not anything. Like, they're just boring. I don't care about Rachel. I don't care about Nick. I don't really care about their relationship. I don't even understand their relationship, because how do you seriously date somebody for 2 years and then like not tell them anything about your family or even talk about marriage? Like, even if you don't want to, I just don't understand how you don't know how the other person feels. Like, you usually have those conversations, just, you know, checking in, like, hey, we've been dating for a while, like, where's this going kind of thing. I don't know. So so yeah, I think I'm gonna walk a little bit now because I haven't really done much today. Then I might take a bath and I'm gonna read. My goal is to read like at least 100 pages of Wilder Girls. I've heard that like the first third is hard to get through, but now it sounds like after that it picks up, so I'm hoping it'll pick up soon. And I'm gonna watch some vlogs, and that's about it. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
my friends. And Mishpa. This is not a cute angle, but I just wanted to check in. It's like midnight and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. And I'm waiting for my husband to get home, but I think I'm going to fall asleep because I'm tired. I've read more of Wilder Girls and the action is picking up, which is good. It's getting like more interesting, and I listened to a lot of Crazy Rich Asians, like 2 hours worth of the audiobook. So making my way there. I would love to finish that tomorrow so I can watch the movie not on the last day of the readathon, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna read my graphic novel now. This one, Moonstruck. I probably won't finish it before I fall asleep, but I'm gonna read it until I pretty much pass out, and then I'll probably finish it tomorrow. So that's all. I'm going to bed. Night. Hello, happy Saturday. It's day 6 of the readathon. It's almost done, which is crazy. I think I forgot to mention last night that book club got canceled, so I didn't go, which is why I don't have any footage from it. I ended up just staying home and reading, so that was good. Today is Saturday. I have listened to a lot of the Crazy Rich Asians audiobook. I still don't feel like I like it that much, but we'll talk about it when I'm done. I have like 2 hours left, so. And then I've started a graphic novel, and I read some of Wilder Girls last night, so I'm doing okay, but I really do need to catch up. I still have to read this little guy, and then also I wanted to read this Cat's book. So I do have to do that today and tomorrow in order to like do all of the things. So those are the plans. Right now though, Andrew and I'm so excited. We're going to one of my favorite bakeries here, and they're having like a Harry Potter day to celebrate Harry Potter's birthday, which it's not today, but it's in a few days, but they're doing it today because it's Saturday. So they have all of these cute like Harry Potter themed desserts and stuff, and I'm so excited. So that's where we're gonna go. I'm wearing yellow because Hufflepuff Pride, and yeah, it's gonna be really fun. And then when I come home, I'll probably read more. We do have to clean the house a little bit because we have a guest coming over tonight, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go now. I'm so excited. Hello, I'm home. As soon as I came home, I took a nap because there's nothing better than going and eating desserts on a Saturday afternoon and then promptly coming home and falling asleep. I slept and took a nap, and now I'm making coffee because I wish I could sleep longer, but I can't. We really need to clean our house, so that's what I'm gearing up to do. I need some fuel. The Harry Potter thing was so cute and fun, and I ran into some friends, which was awesome. We did get there a little bit late. Like, they had some really cute looking treats, but they sell out so fast when they do this, so they didn't have everything that I wanted to try, but I still really enjoyed myself, and they were delicious. I need to clean, and then we have a friend coming over, but he's mostly like Andrew's friend, so I don't think I'll have to like be around that much. We might hang out a little bit, and then just gonna try and keep reading. Oh, Crazy Rich Asians update is that Rachel finally freaked out on Nick, and everyone's shocked. She finally had the last straw, and I just thought it was like so funny. She freaked out on him, which is fine. She's allowed. She was like, why didn't you tell me about your family? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't know about any of this, and you should have let me know. And I'm like, why didn't you ask him? Like, you didn't even ask. You just got to Singapore, walked into his giant mansion, and put a smile on your face, and then was like jetted off to this random bachelorette party and given all these clothes and jewelry, and you didn't ask him. Like, you did. She has every right to be upset, but she also just should have asked. His response was so dumb. He was just like, I didn't know how I'd be able to tell you. Like, what does that even mean? This whole book is just absolutely ridiculous, and I'm very much looking forward to it being over so I can just watch the movie. I think I might like the movie more if the movie does a better job of just being like a cute rom-com. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna go have some coffee. I'm making myself a little iced latte, and I'll check in later when I've read some more. I want to finish that graphic novel, and I really need to read Wilder Girls. It was my own fault. I didn't need to read Wilder Girls, but I did it to myself, and now I need to read it, and I don't know why I did that. But like, oh, I need to read it, so. Okay, I'll check in later.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down.
Hello, it's really late. It's like 11:15 and Andrew's asleep. So I'm trying to be quiet, but I finished Moonstruck and it was super cute. And if you're looking for a good graphic novel to read, I recommend it. It was adorable. I think it would be really fun to read in October. I definitely want to keep reading the series. This was volume 1, so I know that there's more out there and I really want to keep reading them. It followed the story of various fantasy creatures. Basically something happened at a magic show and they had to like save the day together as friends, and it was cute and I really liked it. I also read outer pages of Wilder Girls tonight and I still feel similar about the writing style. I'm just not into it, but I am intrigued with the story. It's not like awful, so I can get past like the reading or the writing style, but there's some interesting things happening in here too, but I kind of want to talk about it more when I finish the story. So okay, it's late. I have church early in the morning, so I'm going to go to bed and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, which is the last day. Oh my gosh, I still have Crazy Rich Asians to finish, Wilder Girls to finish, Thin Slices of Anxiety, and Catstronauts. So I have 4 things that I need to read tomorrow. We can do it. And I have to watch the movie. Oh my gosh. We can do it. We can do it.
Sorry about that. Wait, what can I get started for you today?
That's okay. Can I please get a venti iced almond milk misto? And then can I please also get the bacon egg bites? That'll do it.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
I feel like they did not put enough milk in this. Yep. Nope. It's supposed to be like half milk and half coffee. If this was half milk and half coffee, it would be a lot lighter. Oh well. Caffeine is caffeine, am I right? I'm tired. Happy Sunday, the last day of the reading rush. I am in my car because it is Sunday and I spend a good majority of my mornings in my car on Sundays. If you've watched previous vlogs, week-long vlogs, Sunday mornings are really early for us because we have church and Andrew plays the drums for the worship team and they have practice at like 7 and we live like 40 minutes away from church.
And so we have to like wake up at like 5, drive at like 6:30, get to church, and then I just like hang out and read and go to Starbucks and play Stardew Valley and go to Target and then go to church eventually. Sundays are really long, but anyway, I wanted to jump on here because I got my Starbucks, I played Stardew Valley, and I finished Crazy Rich Asians. Yay! So now I can watch the movie later tonight. I just didn't like it as much as I wanted to. I totally stand by everything I was talking about earlier. It's very much about the entire family. It's not just about Nick and Rachel. And I think because of that, both of their characters like lacked a lot of depth. And I didn't like any of the characters. I wasn't invested in like any of their stories. Like it was what it was. If it was just about them, I think I would have really enjoyed it. And that's what I was expecting it to be. But there was just a lot going on. Literally everyone was so shallow and dumb, and like I know that's kind of supposed to be the shtick because they're like crazy rich Asians and all they care about is money, but like even Rachel, she was supposed to be like a character that had a lot of depth and was really nice and all that stuff, but she just didn't make any sense to me. Like she was such a one-sided bland character. Just wasn't my favorite. I kind of liked the ending a little bit, like it made up a little bit for the story, but I don't know. I just don't think I'll continue on in the series. I'd probably give it like a 2.5 stars, which is pretty rough, but I finished it. I'm glad it's done. I am gonna go into Target now because I need like deodorant and stuff. And I got this really cute necklace. Oh, and I just chipped my nail. So I guess we're also gonna go get new nails. I got this really cute necklace there the other day and I thought it would look really cute on, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna return it. You guys didn't need to know all that, but I really did just like break my nail. So life hack, I totally buy and wear the fake nails that you can get for like $5 at Target and Walmart. I love them. They don't ruin my nails, my actual nails, and they're hella cheap and I think that they look great, but I just snagged one and broke it. But I've had these on for over a week now and they're totally fine and awesome. So just saying, they're dope. Okay, I'm gonna go now and I'll check in with y'all sometime later. We have plans after church, so it probably won't really be until a little bit later tonight, but I will check in then. Okay, bye.
Got so tired of waiting, got tired of the chase. I've been feeling like lately there's nothing in the way. Getting so impatient, need to get away now with you. With you. Are you out there dancing alone? Are you up on the road? Baby, I wanna know just how many days will go till I call you my own. You look good in the sunshine.
It is officially the end of the readathon and I did it. I read all of the books that I set out to read and I'm really proud of myself for that. Let's quickly do a recap and talk about the books that I read this week. At the beginning of the week, I read Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. This was definitely my favorite read of the entire reading rush. I loved this book. This is definitely my new favorite mystery thriller, I think, ever. So this was a great start to the reading rush. Unfortunately, this was pretty much the only book I really liked. I didn't really like anything else that I read, but that's okay. This was for the prompt to read a book with purple on the cover. I then also read some manga. I read The Promised Neverland Volume 5 in the car on the way home. That was for my prompt to read something in the same place the whole time. And it also covered the read a book with a non-human main character. So this was actually awesome. I did really like this one as well. So this one and Lock Every Door were definitely my favorites. And then I also picked up The Girl from the Other Side. This one covered the prompt to read a book with a non-human main character as well, but it also helped me reach my goal of reading 7 books. And then I read Crazy Rich Asians. I've talked a lot about this. I read this to cover the prompt to read a debut novel and then also to read a book and then watch the movie adaptation. I did watch the movie. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi decided to stop working about like 3/4 of the way through the movie, so I couldn't finish it, but I still plan to. But I feel like it counts I know what happens and all that stuff. I was enjoying the movie. It was also super cheesy and not my favorite, but we're just gonna leave this one alone. This was not my favorite read. Just a little disappointed by it, but it wasn't horrible. I was just disappointed by it. So there was a scene in the movie that totally made me cry though. So I was like, okay, not all is lost. I'm feeling things. And then I read this graphic novel, Moonstruck, Volume 1, Magic to Brew. This was so cute and I highly recommend to read this in October during like the spooky season. All the main characters are non-human, so that again helped me with that prompt. Yeah, I really liked this. I just thought it was adorable and I really liked the art a lot. Definitely recommend. This was fun to read. I also read Wilder Girls, which I can't believe I did because I didn't need to, but I did anyway. This also covers the prompt to read an author's debut novel, so that was this one as well. I ended up giving this 2 stars. I didn't like it. I really did not enjoy the writing. I thought it was just too lyrical and too flowery for my taste. I wanted this to be something that it just wasn't, and it's just not my cup of tea. I didn't like the way it ended. The storyline I thought was all over the place. It was very fast paced. It was just very weird. I was expecting weird. I'm not like, it's not that I don't like weird, but it was just too weird to the point of where like none of the weirdness was just making any sense at all. This was not my favorite, which I'm really sad about because this is the most gorgeous cover I've ever seen. And then I also read this little tiny, I want to call it like a coffee table book. Like this is a book that you would put on a coffee table for someone to like pick up and flip through because it's so short. Like there's minimal. It took me probably 5 minutes to read this. It's called Thin Slices of Anxiety, and it's just this author, Catherine LePage, her struggle with anxiety and how it makes her feel and some things she reminds herself of when she's having anxiety. I liked it. I can definitely relate to it, but it wasn't like the most prophetic, amazing thing I've ever read. It was fine. I'm not even gonna give this a star rating because it just was so short. But it was kind of cute. And then I ended up reading another book, which I didn't need to. I don't know why I did, but I picked it up at Barnes & Noble, so I was like, what the heck? Let's just do it. And I read Catstronauts, Mission Moon by Drew Brockington. And this is like a middle grade graphic novel about a bunch of cats that go to the moon and save Earth from a power shortage. So it was really cute. Covers the prompt again of a non-human main character. And if you have like kiddos, I think they would love this. It was adorable. Again, I don't know why I picked this up because I think that's 8 books. 8 books. Did I do all the prompts? Oh, a book that I meant to read last year. That one was The Promised Neverland and Crazy Rich Asians too. I meant to read that last year. Oh, 5 or more words in the title. That would have been The Girl from the Other Side. Everything else I covered. And I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. I read 8 books during the readathon this week and I had a blast. I absolutely love the reading rush and I loved seeing everyone's pictures and videos and vlogs and even the more vlogs that are coming, and I just love this community so much and I'm really grateful that we're able to do something like this where everyone is reading together and has like the same goals. I just love the reading rush. It just made me feel very like sentimental and thankful for this community because it's really fun to do this all together. So anyway, I'm getting sappy because I'm tired. So that's it for my vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I am very impressed because I am sure that this is not a short video. All right, y'all. Well, let me know if you participated in the reading rush. What was your favorite read that you read all week? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you read. And yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Bye.